Ukrainian Republican lawmakers have asked the White House to send additional weaponry to Ukraine, increase intelligence sharing with Kiev, and deploy the U.S. military to the Black Sea region to deter Russia and stop Moscow's potential invasion of Eastern Europe. Ukraine also urged the U.S. to immediately deploy a U.S. military presence in the Black Sea to prevent a Russian invasion. In addition, Ukraine urges the U.S. to immediately consider the appropriate U.S. military presence and posture in the region and to initiate appropriate intelligence sharing activities between the U.S. and Ukraine to prevent the situation from escalating further. Earlier, the Russian embassy in Washington expressed annoyance late Friday over U.S. concerns about the activities of Russian military forces on national territory within Russia's borders, calling on the U.S. to exercise restraint and suggesting that the U.S. military roam recklessly around the world and leave chaos behind. Earlier this week, U.S. media published satellite images purporting to show the buildup of Russian military equipment on the border with Ukraine, while actually publishing images of concentrations of Russian armored units and support equipment in Yelnya, Smolensk, about 250 kilometers north of Ukraine, and about 800 kilometers from conflict zone in the east of the country. Moscow has dismissed reports of Russian troop deployments near Ukraine, with Kremlin spokesman Dmitry Peskov telling reporters that Russia is moving its troops on its own territory and at its discretion. Foreign Ministry spokeswoman Maria Zakharova called the report fake news. On Tuesday, Oleksiy Danilov, Secretary of Ukraine's National Security and Defense Council, gave a rare rebuke to Western media, accusing them of deliberately spreading misinformation, and stressing that the report does not correspond to reality. On Monday, Ukraine's Defense Ministry's main intelligence directorate said that no additional Russian units, weapons or military equipment were observed being transferred to the border with Ukraine. Last month, Kiev deployed the Turkish-purchased Bayraktar combat drone in the war-torn Donbass for the first time, with Moscow, one of the guarantors of Minsk's armistice agreements with Germany and France, expressed concern about the use of such weapons, illegal under the terms of the ceasefire. Washington meanwhile praised Turkey, and called on other American allies to lift restrictions on shipments of lethal weapons to Ukraine. The conflict in eastern Ukraine has claimed more than 13,000 lives, with tens of thousands injured and nearly 2.5 million people displaced from their homes, 1 million of them to neighboring Russia, where they have been accepted as refugees.